Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 12 of Dungeons, Dragons, and Drinks. Tonight, we are drinking wines of various colors, so grab your favorite beverage, your favorite food, and let's get into it. And now you're a horse.
Well, you gave us too much power with this.
She picked up a horse. I can still see her.
Wait, where did you get the horse from?
You can go whatever you want here. I went to combat, and this was one of my options.
Put the horse back.
I don't know how. Okay, I put it down.
So this is off to a really good start. So last game we finished off our combat. The seaweed monster was destroyed as Laura and her patron connected spiritually. Sure, everyone did the thing. They did so good. Proud of everyone for completing their mission and saving the matron. The matron offered them their gifts and the title of friend to the merfolk. And that is where we left off. The items were identified and party is held, since it is still continuing, but it is beginning to wind down. With the recap over, our drink of the night is wine of various colors. So, yay. Always a good time.
Mine is now empty.
Yeah,
30 seconds into game. That tracks.
Okay, we are moving on. The party is beginning to wind down. What would you guys like to do? You have the third artifact.
Super want to go to the Phalanx. I don't know. But whatevs. If we want to drop the artifact off first and then go to the Phalanx, I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah, I'm cool with whatever, honestly. If we want to go to the Phalanx, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
This has been my mission for so many games. I mean, my real parents.
Do we have to go to the King and Queen for something?
Yes, to give them the artifact.
Okay.
And you kind of are feeling drawn there, right? Laura?
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
That was the whole thing.
That's why I didn't know
the whole thing.
Drop the artifact off first before going to the Phalanx or not.
Yeah, and I wouldn't mind checking in with my cat. So.
Oh, and we get to interrogate the prisoners when we go back.
Ooh, that was key.
I changed my mind. I do want to go to the Phalanx eventually still, but yeah, I changed my mind.
Yeah, I think we should go back. We got some stuff we want to do.
I agree.
Okay, yeah, I'm down to go to King and Queen.
Okay. So, how are you guys feeling? Do you think your tiny human bodies would be starting to get tired? You guys left pretty late at night. You might have gotten maybe a couple hours of sleep.
I feel like I probably need to do a long rest. I feel like, aren't we all down hit points?
Yeah, I feel like I kind of assumed we had one already, but if we haven't, we probably do need one.
You haven't had a long rest yet, but your hit points would be full because of all the healing that was done.
Wait. We can't sleep here. We can't sleep here.
No.
Cannot take a long rest.
No. Should we go back to the human world? Because I might have to get the other artifacts anyway.
Yeah. It's straight up, I will not sleep in this world.
I think we have to. I don't think we should give away all the artifacts, though.
No.
Let's talk about it in the human world.
I think we need to go home and discuss our strategy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we should go back home.
All right, let's go.
Roll a d20, Laura.
Or if you're trapped here, I swear to fucking God.
If you?
14!
Plus?
I don't know.
14 is good enough. It's just the residual feelings that you had. If you'd rolled low, then you would have been feeling a little bit more drawn to go to the castle. As it stands, as you're having this conversation, Kyle and Jay are going to make their way over to you. The matron is with them, and she is going to approach you. Well, young heroes, Thank you for your service. I have the portal set up for you to return to the castle, if that is your destination.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So if you move towards the orange building with the portal on top of it, you guys can move through it, right?
Yeah. Woo!
Wait, what about Kyle? What about Kyle and Jay?
They'll be there. They'll be there. Kyle's the one that's powering it up. Okay, so you all go through the teleportation circle, and you are back into the castle, that small room. Jay will announce your presence, and the king and queen are sitting waiting for you. Make an insight check.
Oh, I'm insighting everything. 19 plus. That's my insight. 21.
Okay.
I think I got 21, but I'm not sure if my modifier was automatically added the way I did it or not.
Plus 4?
Yeah.
21. Yeah.
I got 19 altogether.
Okay, everyone's perceiving. As you get there, the lights are a little bit dimmed. The king and queen, they're kind of in a little bit more shadow than you're used to, and as your presence comes up, the lights glow brighter, and the queen and the king look tired in a way that you haven't seen before. To give them some credit, it is nighttime, but they look tired.
I straight up asked them, like, hey, what's wrong?
Oh, it's just been a little bit of a day.
You think you had a day?
Yes. Compared to your heroic actions, it is not quite as big. But it's still running a kingdom. Can be kind of tedious.
Well, like, what was so hard today? Like, what did you have to do?
I had to oversee the whole land. And she's going to wave her hand, and as she does, the curtains behind her are going to open with like a dramatic flourish. And from the windows, you can see everything. You can see Baytown, you can see the city of Aquaria, the mountains, the forts, the Lumberston. You can see all the way across.
Sense, but just staring out a window all day doesn't really seem that hard.
Thinking the same thing.
That was just for the drama, Olive. We have paperwork coming through. We have citizens to see. We have
monsters to fight, or only the kids?
Well, there's the caves, the forest of caves. There have been people making their way over to make sure nothing gets too out of hand, especially since it's very close to Lumberston and the fort. And there's the webbed forest, same sort of deal, and the mountains. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes, but I'm glad to see that you are all right. You were successful?
Yeah, but we're really, really tired right now, and we need to go back home because our parents are probably like super worried about us.
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
Why disadvantage?
We are tired, and our parents probably are worried if they're trying to be good parents lately.
And like, I'm gonna like back up her story. Like, our parents are worried.
And yeah, we're helping.
Yeah.
14 then. Oh, wait, plus deception. My deception is plus 3. 14, 17.
Yeah, so you're okay. She's gonna nod. You know you are always welcome to stay here. You can go back in the morning if you'd like, but I understand wanting to sleep in your own bed, so if that is your wish, I will not hold you here. The prisoner has been prepped for you, so you are safe.
Why'd you say singular?
There's only one.
That's bullshit. I don't believe that for 1 second. No.
You can roll an insight check.
I want to roll insight right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
With advantage?
No.
Okay. 15 plus 4, 19. What's up?
She's telling the truth. She's being 100% candid.
No. Can I rephrase the question?
Tell me the question and I'll let you know if you can do it.
Were there more prisoners than one prisoner here before we left on our adventure?
That's a little bit of much in that.
No, I want to ask it now.
Okay.
Were there more prisoners before we left?
No.
Insight check.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that is so sus. Oh, I asked them the same question. Be like, listen, you guys let us to believe that you guys have a whole dungeon full of prisoners.
I'm pretty sure you clearly said that.
I've said that we have had criminals.
18. Insight check.
No, she's being 100% truthful. Like, there have been criminals, but at this point in time, there is just the one that has been prepared for you.
This is bullshit because I know it's a lie. But whatever, I'll pretend to believe it because I rolled a 2.
No, I'm gonna tell you at a game. Truthful.
I'm gonna tell you at a game, I still don't believe you.
Yeah, there's no way. They're kind of sus as human beings or as whatever they are. I don't remember. Elves. There's no way they've only there's no way they've only imprisoned one of the people in their lands.
And they also were like, how do you feel about capital punishment? Like, they were like asking us if we want to kill these prisoners.
Yeah.
You would execution if you have one prisoner. That's false.
Like, you would just kill them at that point. Like, if there's only one, you would have just killed them. If that's how you felt.
It makes no sense. I'm baffled by that.
How things go?
I'm gonna re-listen to the episode when we talked about this. I'm like so convinced there was like a whole slew of prisoners that we're gonna interrogate. What did we say in our contract? We had this entire elaborate contract.
Look at it. Turn from defeating the serpent, we can meet with whatever prisoners we want, no limit, unsupervised except for Jay, and grant immunity and freedom to whoever we choose, no limit. And we get a comprehensive list of all prisoners and their crimes. So it doesn't say.
Okay. So what is this prisoner's crime?
I have prepared the paperwork for you.
Oh my god, the paperwork. You're saying there's only one person. Just tell us.
It's an extensive package. I have everything there. But I can give you the spark notes if you'd like. So she is held here for crimes against the royal family. She has made attempts to use mental manipulation along with your stereotypical assassination.
Eat the rich.
What's mental manipulation?
Sorry, what?
What's mental manipulation mean?
There are some spells that can make other people do things. They can suggest things, and the person might, if their will is not strong enough, they would succumb to it. There is other spells that can make a person seem more friendly than they appear, so on and so forth. Telepathy, they can create images.
I have a question.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, you can go ahead first.
Oh, go.
Okay. Well, mine's not about the prisoner, so you go first.
Oh, okay. How do you know the prisoner was trying to assassinate you? And how do you know this isn't just hearsay?
Very good, very good. Those are important questions to ask. I would say that it was pretty cut and dry when somebody comes at you with a couple of daggers, you know.
But how do you know they weren't being mentally manipulated by somebody else?
They were the caster. We have spells to see where magic is coming from. And when you cast a spell, there are components to it. Verbal, material, hand motions.
All right, Gucci, I believe you. No problem. Thanks for clarifying.
Anytime, Princess Via.
Is she still able to use these powers when she's in prison?
No.
But my question is, so she's imprisoned for like mental manipulation, all that jazz, right? But like, I just feel like I don't believe that the royal family hasn't used magic like that against people. So why is she in jail if, you know?
My parents would never.
We do what we need to defend ourselves. She chose to provoke an attack in an attempt to take someone's life. And by
yeah, but
mine.
You've never used that magic against someone who hasn't threatened your life?
Well, there's no need to. You've seen our world. The majority of our citizens are in the same boat as we are, and we care for them.
It's funny you say that because it seems like a lot of your citizens can't speak freely and use their speak freely without having some sort of thing blocking. I don't know. when they're trying to express whatever truth they're trying to say. That kind of sounds like mental manipulation. I'm not saying you did it, just, pointed it out there, just throwing it out.
Mm-hmm.
What did cause that? That is really strange.
That is really strange. You're right. Who did you see this with?
Just some people around.
Random people in the town.
Which town? I can send someone to go and investigate this. This is very disheartening to hear.
Honestly, they asked to be confidential.
Yeah.
You kind of have a bad rep. Like, I love you, you're my parents, but you kind of have a bad rep around town, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's not good. That is not what we want. We want our people to obviously feel safe.
No, like, Avi, I know that. I'm just letting you know how the people feel. Like, I know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time that we take a tour. Have some of my people go out to the towns to see how things are. Maybe connect with the heads and get some councils going.
Yeah, but I think they are a little bit afraid of you. So just like be careful of your approach.
Oh, of course. Do you have any suggestions?
Maybe like don't in general.
Don't what? Go to the towns and talk to my people?
You should definitely go to the towns, but first of all, I think I should come because people really like me. And I'm a really good dancer, and I recently got this spell to do sparks, and I could do a dance with the sparks. So I think you should bring me. I also think you should bring them gifts and like monies.
Yes, of course. You're welcome to come with us.
Yeah.
I will have Kyle. Kyle can send some sending messages to the heads of the towns and see what the vibes are, as the youth would say. Olive, you're pretty discerning. I'd like to hear your opinion on this.
My opinion is just that, like, I don't know how much of an effort you've made with people of the towns, and I don't know if you're going to be able to rectify that at this point.
We try to keep in constant communication, so this is news to me. You've been to the city of Aquaria and Fort Point. I will check on this. I know you wanted to go to Faytown, so maybe that could be one of our first stops.
Definitely.
How did you know that we wanted to go to Faytown?
Well, Bia has brought it up a couple of times.
I wrote it in my journal too. I don't know if you've been reading my journal, but
no, of course not. That is a huge breach of privacy.
Oh, my human parents do it, so I thought it was normal.
No. Your thoughts should remain your own.
100%.
But let's say this can be rectified. Olive, how would you approach this?
To be honest, I probably just wouldn't if I were you.
Well, we can't just leave them.
I just think that I don't know how you could do it because you're kind of up here in this castle and they're down there in their like little world. And I feel like if you just go tour the towns, you're just going to be like showing off like how rich and powerful you are. And I don't think that's going to send a very good message to people who maybe, I don't know, but they might not already trust you. So
do you know a lot about the human world?
No, I can't say that I do.
So back in the day, they used to get guillotines out for people like you.
Yeah, there's a real like eat the rich vibe happening in like the human world. So I don't know what the customs are here. So maybe it's different, but in the human world, it's the rich are just not very loved by the population.
That sounds.
What if you sell all your things and give away all your money and move out of the castle?
Well, the money is shared freely. We don't have points of poverty here. Everyone is paid. Everyone has housing. Everyone has access to clerics, and
we had to advocate for Jay to get basic benefits and health.
Jay already had benefits. He was taken care of.
But like, would you be super happy to live in their tiny houses?
They're not tiny houses. Come with me here. She's gonna motion for you guys to join her at the windows.
Okay.
From what you see, the houses aren't. I'm gonna paint you guys a word picture. This isn't like people are living in squalor. These are pretty big houses. The towns aren't very big just because the population here isn't very expansive. But there are houses, there's markets in each of these towns. Lumberston, which you can see from across the way, has this great big pine tree that stretches out of the town market. Let's say you were looking at human world cities, like you would see the lower income places, you'd see the sky rises, you'd see the mansions, and they were separated, but everything is pretty uniform here.
No, I was just gonna ask, so like, share your wealth with everyone else?
Yes, of course. There's no point in hoarding
Fairly?
it.
You do that fairly, though?
Of course.
Can I insight check around that?
Yes.
I don't know. After the king and queen were like, yeah, do you kids want to murder some prisoners? I don't know. The vibes are off.
The vibes are off. I got 19.
Yeah. Like, she's being truthful.
I think she thinks she's being truthful because as she's up here in her castle.
In
I
her
don't know.
massive castle, like, I just feel like you can't really be sharing the wealth if you got a massive castle like this.
It's like Elon Musk pretending to be relatable because he tweets certain things that, like, you know. But I'm like, yeah, like I understand what the normal peoples are thinking.
Well, I understand that your world has different concepts of wealth and how that is spread. So I am more than happy to take you all to show you our world outside of just having to battle monsters to find a way to destroy this curse.
Can I insight check? Because I'm looking out the window here. Can I check that there's no like spell or illusion or anything cast? That this is actually.
So wouldn't it be insight? It'd be Arcana. But yes.
Arcana check. Okay, I'm the Arcana check that then. Oh.
Ooh. The moon is shining really brightly against everything, but as you look, the clouds move across the moon's surface, and the lights of the city shine warmly. You can't see any magic. You can't feel the thrum of it. You're just, from your perspective, you're looking through a window. Just a regular old pane glass. It's a pretty window, though. It's super clear, you know?
Yeah, she probably has like her slaves clean it all the time.
You can make a perception check because the people in this room are the only people in this room.
Wait, can I ask the queen, hey queen, how long did it take you to wash the windows?
It's magic, dear. Nope, it's just a simple spell that...
I have that one too! And then I do my sparks.
The king just claps.
Thanks, guys.
Okay. So this has been like a super fun chat, but I think we should probably like get going back to the human world.
Yeah.
Of course.
Do we want to talk to that prisoner
Laura,
first?
before you go, you have the item?
Oh yeah, not on me right now. I need to go I really need to go and take a long rest because I'm so tired.
Laura, this is super important. And as she says that, like, you are reminded of the fight where she was there and you felt that moment where this is something that is necessary.
I think I gave it to Jay. Jay, do you have it?
No, I'm pretty sure you still have it, Miss Laura.
You have it earlier at the party?
Right?
What if someone stole it from you at the party?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that most definitely happened.
Here.
What happened?
Kyle, why don't you locate object? We should be in range.
Kyle, you want to go somewhere else and just go with me for a bit?
No, this will only take a minute.
No problem. I have a good move that I would show you if you wanted to go, but I have to show you right now because I actually have a bad memory. I'm gonna forget it.
All of things.
Jay's going to catch you and start doing cure wounds. Kyle's going to be making his motions to cast locate object.
No,
I've shapeshifted into a.
Kyle.
As he spreads his hands apart, a wave of light just kind of whooshes out, and the objects that you carry light up. Oh, Laura, don't worry. You didn't lose it, and it wasn't stolen. It's just it's in your pouch.
Oh, we were
That's
worried.
not possible. Tree now.
But since we did work so hard for them, could we not keep them for one night? Because like
We have been putting our sorcerers on to breaking this curse. The edge is really coming in. We need to make sure that this is ready to go. We've already lost one item.
I start crying.
Why are you crying, Bea?
I just cry harder.
The king is going to go to you, Laura, while the queen approaches Bea and just like pet your hair a little bit.
I just want to take the jewels home for one night. It's not big
Oh,
deal.
you can have jewels, my dear.
I just almost died for them.
Yeah, I can understand how that would be scary.
Twice.
But this one is very important. We can't let you guys take this. I'm sorry.
You don't trust us, even though I'm your daughter?
Of course we trust you, but we need to make sure that the spell is ready to go as soon as that last object is found.
It feels like you don't trust me.
I feel like we're out of options at this point.
Yeah, the king has approached you, Laura, with his hand out.
Yo, does the king ever talk?
Yeah.
He does. He's talked a couple of times.
Hi, King. How are you doing?
I am well, Laura. Thank you for asking. The object, I'll have Kyle take it to our wizards.
Oh, I hand it over. I'm a whip.
Okay. The king is gonna take it. The queen is going to. She is wearing this great big, not like a great big crown, but it is gold. It is sparkly. It is, kind of taller in the front, like a diadem. And she's going to take it off her head, and she's going to offer it to you, Bea.
Oh, I stop crying immediately, and I do my sparks again, and then I do a ballet twirl. All is well.
That is beautiful, beautiful. Well worth the trade.
100%. Any day.
Beautiful. And she's going to place it gently on top of your head, and she's going to curtsy.
I feel like she's playing us.
Would you like to go home now, or would you like to speak to the prisoner?
I feel like I'm pretty tired.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like the prisoner will definitely be here when we get back, right? Like the same prisoner.
Absolutely, yes. I will hand all of the booklet that was prepared, so you can have all of the information regarding her and her crimes, and so it can be proof that she will be here when you return.
Okay. If she's not, I don't want to do any other like missions for you.
That makes sense. You can trust us. We won't shortchange you here.
Bet.
Okay.
Before you leave, Olive, would you like to see Opal?
Yes, I would like to see Opaline very much.
I think at this point, if you snap your fingers and you call her name, she will come to you.
Okay, I do that.
And as you do, a weight appears on your shoulder as the little kitten flaps her wings a little bit just to make sure she's steady, but she appears on your shoulder purring loudly.
Oh my god, I give her so many chin scratches.
And she loves it. She is purring away.
Thank you for taking care of her, Jay. I really appreciate it.
Of course. Anytime. She's grown on me.
Really?
Yeah.
I told you cats are awesome.
Well, right now. For now.
For
until
always.
she decides to eat you. It's fine.
She's not gonna eat me. We're best friends.
No, you should be fine. You should be fine. You're not. Yeah.
She won't eat you either because you're taking care of her and she knows that, and we're besties and I asked her not to eat you, so.
Okay, that makes me feel a lot.
Bestie though, because Jay's the one that spends all his time with her, and like she never really sees you. So if anything, Jay is probably Opaline's bestie, and you're just like a stranger to her.
I just death stare at Bea, and I ignore her.
I can't snap my fingers and make her appear. You can do that.
Yeah. It's because we have like a soul connection. So even when we're
Yeah.
not near each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She knows.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if that's all, Laura, can I speak to you for a moment just on the side here? I just want to make sure that your powers there's no issues.
Okay.
So she will move out of earshot of you three. Yeah, so we're moving out of earshot of you two. Kyle and Jay and the king will keep you company. The queen is going to turn to you. So your powers, how are you finding them? Any issues?
No.
No?
No. I did find it strange when you like took control of my body and mind using your non-mind controlling powers.
Well, I didn't take control of your mind. We share a sort of a bond, a pact, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it can't happen often. It does extremely fatigue me. But in moments of dire straits and with how you've progressed, we've been able to get that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to take any control away from you, and you performed beautifully.
Thank you.
You also made a promise,
Mm-hmm.
and I would just like to see that during the stress of the encounter, you did not forget. And as you say that, like, you feel that like the words that you had said just not sear, but are imprinted in your mind. But you did really well, and I am proud of you. You are doing amazing. That is all I wanted to say. How has the sword been? Are you finding it easy to handle?
No, it's been good. I slayed a lot of monsters. No, it's been okay. And also out of game, the words she talked about, like bringing the other artifact back,
Yes.
right?
Yes,
Okay.
because you made a promise.
I did. I was hoping y'all
And I would
forgot about
forget?
that.
Nope. Very
Mhm.
good. Let's return to the others. Via, the crown you wear is yours forever.
Thank you so much.
So you may take it home or you may leave it here. It is up to you.
I don't really want to like lose it, so I'm just gonna put it in my bedroom here.
Of course, of course. Would you like to place it on your vanity?
Can I just snap it there or no?
Um.
I'm just wondering because like my sister can snap stuff.
Well, the Fey cat has a mind of its own.
Can you snap it there?
Can, yes. So you hand it back to her? Yeah. And she'll snap her fingers and it'll disappear in a cloud of pink sparks.
Because yeah, I'm just worried my parents at home would steal it and like sell it for money because like we used to have money and now we're poor.
Oh my goodness. Are you safe? Are you in danger?
It'd be better if you gave us some money to take home, probably.
Human money.
Well, you were given a chest of gold from the matron, but we can send you with some allowance. How much do you think you'll need? Is gold a currency in your world?
It'll do.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
probably need like, honestly, for enough to buy like a loaf of bread is easily like 50,000 gold coins. So we probably need close to like 1 million.
You're gonna have to make a deception check.
Like she said, she doesn't know anything about the human world.
Yeah, but they're not stupid. A piece, like a loaf of bread in this world, is maybe 2 coppers.
Remember when we said eat the rich? It's gotten really bad on Earth. Really, really bad. Okay, bad.
Yeah, that's not. You're not gonna work. She'll laugh. As if like you had been telling a joke. Everyone knows that you weren't actually telling a joke. You were trying to get away with it. I can send you with 1,000 gold.
Nice. Each?
Total.
Mom.
Why?
I think I think it should be 1,200 because 1,000 doesn't split 3 ways evenly.
I know. As soon as I said it, I was like, this is not correct in my brain. You have a very good point, Olive.
Mm-hmm.
If we find that that's not enough, next time we come back, could you up our allowance?
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Sorry if you noticed my hiccups. It's just because Nicole's making me laugh too much. 19 plus 5, 24.
She's gonna look at you with such fondness, and she'll just say, "Of course, Bea."
Because I'm the second favorite.
Are these okay? When we say gold pieces, are they all 1 ounce gold pieces?
Yeah.
Amazing, guys. We just scored the jackpot.
You guys have so much money, it's ridiculous.
We're very greedy.
You wanted to go home, so just remember to go home. You just activate the amulet and hold hands, and you'll be at the door.
Guys, just apparently, if we took 1,000 gold pieces at the current price, that's 1.8 million US dollars. Yeah.
I think it's 1,200 because that splits 3 ways.
1,200, guys.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of gold. Like, that's not even including the stuff that you already have at home and the stuff that you just got from Matron Pola.
That's like $2.2 million US. So, yo, fam, we're running away from home. That's what's happening.
We're rich.
We're rich. That is hilarious.
We can expect to see you tomorrow, and we can go and see Baytown.
Yeah.
Whoa. Sorry, you're not coming to Baytown, are you?
If you want us to, like, we were planning on starting with Baytown and making our way across.
It's whatevs.
Sorry, what?
It's whatevs.
Oh, okay. While you're away, we'll continue looking for that final piece.
Yeah.
But until then, it is always a pleasure to see you three.
Of course.
Okay, love you, Mom. Love you, Dad.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. So you grab your hands and you clasp the amulet. You return to the portal. You are now in your home. It is still nighttime. Your parents are still asleep. What would you like to do?
Okay, team. Listen, we're millionaires now. We really do not have to go back.
Real.
Actually, would we know? Would we know how to sell gold? Probably not.
Probably not.
Honestly, I don't know. Like, I definitely wouldn't. Or an Olive, like, no shit. Like, they've been on the streets, like, pickpocketing and stuff.
Yeah, but that's like like cash and coins. Like, it's not gold.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the transfersion rates. You guys know that what you've been given is a lot, but
we wouldn't know what to do with it necessarily.
Yeah,
it would probably take some time for us to figure that out.
You paid the Sergeant F of this world in gold for your lessons.
Yeah.
Okay, so team, I don't know how much we have exactly. I'm gonna guess it's in the millions, but if we keep going back and keep bringing back gold, we could literally set ourselves up for life.
We could do whatever we want.
Yeah, and then we could rub it into mom and dad's face.
We need to hide it from them, though.
Oh,
if they find the gold, they're going to use it for themselves.
Oh, 100%. We have to hide it really, really well.
We can hide it in our bedroom then.
Yeah. Oh, but like they like look in your journal and stuff. I'm sure
they do not. That has never been canonized.
They for sure do that, and
I made it canon when I said it.
So I'm scared they'd snoop around our bedrooms.
Especially because there's a lot of gold coins. Like, where would we hide that?
1,000 gold. That is a lot. Plus, I have the chest. Did I bring the chest through into this world too?
I would assume you did, unless you left it there.
Definitely didn't leave it there. So are we like, we're like multi-millionaires at this point?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, guys, financial trouble, no worries anymore.
Watch it be fool's gold. That's their currency.
Oh, we know it's not. It worked on Sergeant fake dance
Sorry.
cover.
Yeah.
If it's fool's gold, I'd be so pissed. Like this actually, we just set ourselves up for life here.
If you would like to return to your rooms, you're all gonna have to make a stealth check unless you want to go up loud and wake your dad.
No, I think we should do it stealthy.
Wait.
He'll probably put us on like room arrest if he sees us.
Whoever is carrying the chest of gold will need to make a disadvantage stealth check. And whoever rolled the 1, that's rough, my dude.
It's me.
Where's my modifier for stealth?
Who is carrying the chest?
Ooh.
Honestly, it's not me. You guys don't really trust me, so like, I'd love to make.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
I feel like wouldn't it be a big chest? Wouldn't it be like a 2-person job? Like, wouldn't it be like one person carries one?
I was gonna say it's a smaller chest.
Okay.
So like one person could carry it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Laura would have it, so would she offer it to me or would you just carry it up?
I think I just carry it up.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna roll with disadvantage.
It's stealth, right?
Yeah. 21. Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Sophia is once again the clumsy one for non-dance related things.
Yep. So you all make your way up. There's a moment where Bia trips on the way up the stairs, but all of you manage to catch her arm. And you sneak past your sleep apnea father, who is still struggling to breathe as he lies on the couch. One more stealth check to get past your mom, who is sleeping in the bedroom upstairs. Another 1. Dang.
26.
26?
Yeah.
Was the 1 me? Because I couldn't really tell because there's a bunch of numbers.
Yeah, the 1 is you.
Shit.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna roll because that could be too.
Bia does not have luck.
That once is pretty bad. I'm sorry, fam. You know, what can I say? I'm pretty tired. Like, I'm just, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oof! I got a nat 20.
Oh, I don't like that.
No. You almost make it to your room. I will say, Laura and Olive, you get to your room super quick. You're in now. Laura, you get to your room and just close the door. Bia, you trip right outside your mom's door and you crash into it. And from inside you hear, "Oh my goodness." And she's gonna be getting up and getting out of her room to open the door to see you on the floor. Bia, are you okay? What are you doing up?
Just trying to vent my feelings.
Oh.
I came here to tell you something.
Yeah, of course. What's up?
I'm really mad at you.
I can understand that. We had a little bit of an argument.
I think that you should take me back to the academy because I don't think we're getting along very well.
As soon as we are able to, we'll enroll you back in. But I'd like to improve on how we've been getting along. Don't you?
I need to go to bed now.
Can we talk about this in the morning?
I don't know yet. You're kind of interrupting my sleep schedule right now, though, so.
You were the one up and you woke me up. But yes, go back to bed. Do you...
I've already walked away.
Good talk, Bia.
Nailed it. Absolutely didn't suspect a thing.
Now that's suspicious. I am going to follow up.
That was out of game.
Oh, out of game. Okay. I heard once you got into the room, you said that very loudly, and I was like, "Well,
my friends."
No. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Because I was gonna be like, "There's absolutely no way she was gonna let that."
Just like.
Okay. So you all bed down. Everyone goes to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no. I'm hiding each individual coin in a different sock everywhere, in my sock. So I'm hiding them all over my room, bro. Who would look into folded clean socks? Nobody. So I'm hiding them in there. I have them scattered between my clothes. Guys, this is
I would like you to make a dexterity check just to see how well you hide everything.
So well. Guys, with my dexterity. 14?
Okay, that's not bad. That's pretty good, actually. So you feel like you've hidden everything fairly well.
And before I go to sleep, I put a sign on my door that says "No parents allowed."
Make a dexterity check just to see how well your sign is, how nice your sign is.
Beautiful, probably. 17 plus 2.
It is art. This should be hung up in a museum, you feel.
Do you think it's good enough that my parents will respect my boundaries and not come into my room?
Yes, absolutely.
Guys, we're keeping the millions. No one's ever going to touch it.
So everyone goes to sleep. All of you go to bed. You find your sleep easily. Thea, you go to bed and you find your sleep easily. Laura.
Oh, shit.
You go to bed and you fall asleep. But it's that half sleep where you're mostly asleep, but there's also just a small bit of your brain that refuses to turn off, so you're kind of in this liminal state. Your limbs feel heavy, your eyes are closed, and you're so close to being in a dream, but you're not. That moment with Jay in the water, blood pouring from him, Bea and Olive at your side, Kyle diving down, the matron lying beside you. In the words that were spoken are like gongs from a large bell that's just ringing and ringing and ringing. You made a deal. You made a promise. And that promise is etched into your brain. And that is where you find your sleep. Okay, the next day, everyone wakes up. The birds are singing, the sun is shining. It is a beautiful day. The smell of breakfast is wafting up the stairs. And that is where we find you all.
I mean, I guess I'll go downstairs for breakfast.
I don't get out of bed. I'm I got out of bed, but I'm dead. Not feeling great. Feeling pretty possessed. And really thinking about how the king and queen said that they don't go into people's brains, but I'm convinced that they're in my brain now.
Laura, are you good?
It's not like a magical effect that is keeping these words in your brain. It's not fully a magical effect anyways, but it is just, when you make an embarrassing move or you get super anxious and you replay that scenario over and over and over in your mind, it is like that, but with the added motion that it was a magical promise that you made. So it carries that extra weight.
Do they know about this promise I made?
Your siblings? No.
Okay, guys. So are we by ourselves? Are the parents not here?
The parents are downstairs making breakfast from what you can gather from the sounds of cooking and such.
Okay, so I go to their rooms and I'm like, okay, yeah, so there's a situation. So when I went super ninja and destroyed everyone?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty sick.
Yeah, so actually that was the queen possessing me and taking over my body, for sure using brain powers that she's accusing that other criminal.
No, I thought she didn't do that.
She did it to me.
What? Are you sure 100%, Laura?
I am
I'm at least 75% sure.
Bea, I know you really trust them, for whatever reason, but they're super sus and like you just can't trust them. I totally believe it happened.
But on the flip side, okay, but the flip side, she is also my warlock mother, like leader person.
Wait, no, I'm sorry, she's my mom.
Okay, maybe your mom, but she's like my patron, so there's that too. So there's some confusion. I don't really know what any of it means, to be honest. She gives me magic powers, but I give her my soul, I think.
Laura, why are you making these deals without consulting us? Why are you going behind our back?
So guys, it doesn't end there though.
Oh shit.
So to go like basically when Jay was about to die, I know I should have let him die. Like I realize that now. But
Thank you for saving him.
But I was feeling really nice in that moment, and I thought maybe his life was worth saving. I'm so sorry. So I traded, that one of the amulet things that we got on the first mission that we said. I told her that I have it, and she knows, and now she's kind of like possessed me and is trying to get me.
Do that.
I cannot even describe how between you and Bia, I can't.
What did I do? What did I do?
You trust the queen and king implicitly, and look where we are now.
But guys, I joke, but like I couldn't watch Jay die. I felt really bad.
I know, but it's like, did you really have to do that? Like, did you have to make that deal though?
There's nothing else. Like she was willing to let him die. I didn't have to make that deal with her. She could have just used her powers, but she needed a trade, or else Jay would be dead. So I was put into a very weird situation. It's true.
I'm sorry that you had to deal with that.
I know. It was all in my brain.
Is that why you were standing so weird for so long?
What?
How why you had that look in your eyes when you were just standing there?
Yeah.
That tracks.
I was possessed.
Oh shit, okay. So wait, do you have like more magic than us then?
Probably I'm more powerful, yeah.
Okay. I'll sell my soul like Bia's really very envious at this point. One, because of the magic thing, two, because like now she's worried that like Laura is taking up number one daughter position, so it's just like really hard to hear.
Yeah, so basically we have to give back that one amulet that we got in the first adventure we were on, because or else I'm pretty sure the king and queen are probably gonna haunt me forever.
Okay, you know what? I'm fine with that. I don't even care about these amulets.
Yeah, like I don't even know like why we stole it. I think we just stole it just to be like
It's just a prank.
Honestly, it was a power move on our part. We're just like, yeah, you wanted them? No, you can't have them. They're in a different realm now.
Silly goofy mood, you know?
I also like I just kind of wanted to foil their plan to like fix their world, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it's not that I don't want them to have freedom. I don't know.
What do you think would happen if we went back to the world without it? Did they tell you what would happen?
No, but she very strongly implied that, like, when she pulled me aside, she told me, like, to remember what, like, the promise I made, which, like, honestly, to me, immediate threat.
Yeah, that's a threat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no matter how nicely they say it, it's still a threat.
Listen, like, I really want to keep this amulet, but, like, I don't want you to get hurt. So, like, if we have to give it back to save you, like, I guess that's fine, but
yeah. I don't care about the amulet, like, literally at all, so I'm totally fine.
We're literally, like, multimillionaires now, so I think we could afford it.
Yeah. We can always, like, buy an amulet if we really want one.
You know what I could say? I could tell the king and queen, like, hey, we give this back to you, but, like, we need another 1,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, 100%.
But if she threatened you, I feel like she would probably just take it like they did the other thing that they took from us today.
Yeah, that's true.
They just took it.
But they want to keep us happy, so I feel like if you were just like, please, like, could you, like, love you, and just played it up a little bit, they probably would.
Yeah, we'll just keep telling them how bad our parents are. Okay, that's all I wanted to share. Thank you for understanding why I did it. I want to save Jay's life.
I understand why you
Yeah.
I just wish that like I'm kind of frustrated that you found an opportunity to have more powers and you just like didn't share it with anybody, but that's the only part I'm a little frustrated with.
To be honest, I don't really trust the king and queen, so I'm Gucci not having been included in that, and I'm kind of stressed that Laura did do that because like now I don't think she's like I think she's in a dangerous position, and I don't love that for us.
I don't think anything could go wrong though, to be honest, because the king and queen care about us.
I really don't think they do. I know you believe they're like mom and dad, but I think that's just like wishful thinking at this point.
Pretty sure it'll be fine.
I'm pretty sure they threatened Laura, so I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be fine.
I don't think that was a threat per se.
So you think if we didn't give the amulet back, we'd be fine? Nothing would happen to Laura? You'd risk Laura's life on that?
No, I think we should give the amulet back because I think we should just be teaming up. Like I don't see what the huge major issue is. But I think like no, obviously there's consequences. Like any parent, when you break the rules, there's consequences. I don't think they're gonna like freaking put her in the dungeon though. They only have one prisoner. They like don't put a lot of people in their dungeons.
Yeah, but when mom and dad here in the human realm get a little bit mad at us, you want to kill them, but you're totally fine with the king and queen having consequences for us that could like potentially harm us?
If we break a promise, like no offense, Laura, but yeah, you promise to give it back. You have to give it back. And if you don't, you broke a promise. And yeah, you're probably gonna get grounded or something. Like, I don't know.
I think it's gonna be worse than grounding because I really
What do you think it's gonna be since you know everything?
Well, I think that they have some kind of control over Laura right now because she did some weird warlock patron thing, and that doesn't sound good to me.
Laura, are you fine?
Like, I'm okay. I like basically I'm wild and free.
Okay, but you didn't look good today. So like what's going on? Like I feel like you're not as good as you're saying.
She looks beautiful. That was super offensive.
Like it was amazing that like I got all those powers and everything. But like I don't know. I find the king and queen sus because like first with the prisoner thing, guys, like I think they killed all the other prisoners. I don't know.
100% they did.
And then I don't know. I also find it weird that they asked us about like murdering other people and then I don't know. There's just a lot of weird stuff and the fact that Jay can't really speak his mind. So I don't know how the king and queen just keep changing their like, I don't know, changing their tune. So I don't know how I feel about it.
Be trusted.
Well, they haven't really hurt us, and really all they've done so far is help us. So like, yes, they've done some bad shit, but I think they're willing to learn and get better. So I think we do have to give them the benefit of the doubt.
I don't think we do though. So
I guess this is something we'll just have to wait and see how it turns out.
I guess hopefully we don't end up dead.
Yeah. I know. Well, I'm not the one mean to them.
Yeah, you're also not their favorite.
Oh, I can't believe you would say that. I could still be. We don't know.
Oh yeah, then why does Laura have powers and you don't? Why is she the one making promises with them?
I actually walk out of the room. I can't stay there. I'm gonna regret what I did. Yeah, Bia, as you leave, the spell of breakfast gets stronger. Are you gonna go downstairs or are you gonna
Yeah, I just go downstairs.
Okay. Are you two gonna discuss anything?
So okay, Olive, so you're not mad at me or anything?
No, I'm not mad at you. I know we have the same vibes about the king and queen, and I understand like the queen really doesn't leave you a choice when she does stuff because you know how she is, obviously.
Yeah.
So it's like I hate that you're like in this position and I'm kind of scared for you, but I don't like blame you. I blame the king and queen, obviously.
Yeah. Okay, so
We're gonna cut to Bia. Bia, as you go downstairs, breakfast is being made. Your parents are there, and as you come down, they're going to look at you. Good morning, Bia.
Not a bit of a morning for me.
Yeah, okay. Do you want to share? Do you want to talk about it?
Olive was being mean to me.
Oh, what? How?
So basically, I have some other parents. They're my real parents, and she said that they don't love me as much as they love Laura.
Oh. That must be really hard to hear.
Yeah, because like I was their favorite, but then like they gave all these like special presents to like Laura, but like I don't know, like I can't believe that I wouldn't be their favorite because I'm everybody's favorite.
Well, as a certified parent, would you believe that good parents don't have favorites?
Well, you're not a very good parent, so who's your favorite?
Savage.
You see your mom's soul leave her body for a second.
You have to keep in context that we just had a big fight. Like even
yeah.
though
Yeah.
we have a big fight.
We are trying to be good parents, so I will stick with my no favorites rule. I think that's like the basic rule of parenthood. You can't have a favorite child.
So this is just a way of saying that I'm not your favorite either. That's wonderful.
Oh no. I got this. Hold on. Bia, come here. Come here. I'm gonna tell you a secret.
No thanks.
Well then, I guess I'll tell Olive the secret.
That's fine.
Okay. There is no secret. I've got nothing. I was just gonna tell you that we love you all the same, and
oh my god, you're not even my parents. I don't care.
That's hurtful. You said that you've been getting gifts from other people. I think we should circle back on that.
Laura is getting gifts.
From who?
My real parents.
Your real parents. What do your real parents look like?
The exact same.
Oh, they look like us?
Yeah.
Well, there's some gears moving in their brains, but okay. Well, how about this? To make things more even, what would you like to do today? The day is yours. We're going to spend it inside, but there's a bunch of movies downstairs, some games.
I'd rather if I didn't see you all day.
Or if you want to have quiet time in your room, that's fine.
So I'd rather like if I went out or you went out.
That's not going to happen, but good try. I appreciate that. What are you two doing, by the way?
I'm walking down the stairs. I stopped mid-stairs and I've been eavesdropping on this entire conversation.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna wonder, like, can we sneak out a window in the second story and like leave?
If you sneak out a window and leave me, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm going.
Oh, that is a better idea.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you. If you sneak out a window and leave, I might kill our parents to come find you.
Is this actually happening? Because if so, I'm gonna make you do some rolls.
Like, yeah, I would like to sneak out if I could. I don't want to be stuck in the house all day.
Okay.
Well,
You're with me?
I stick by my statement. I'm still up on the stairs, but
Okay.
do I see what Olive is doing?
Olive, make a stealth check.
Sure.
And Laura, you're gonna make a perception check. The parents are gonna make a perception check.
Can I make a perception check?
Okay, I'm not very stealthy. I only got 14.
Yeah, you can make a perception check.
I got 16.
I got 18 plus 2.
Okay, so with the way the kitchen is set, the parents have their backs to the backyard. But Bia, you came down and you were getting your plate to get some breakfast. And as you're having this conversation with your parents, you kind of roll your eyes. And as you roll your eyes, you see Olive, her legs like stick down from the second floor. Laura, from where you're standing on the stairs, you see out the window. Olive, can you make an athletics check or an acrobatics check, whichever, to see if you land?
Okay, I'll do acrobatics. 18. I did a lot better on that one.
Yeah, that is a lot better. So you've done parkour. You hit the ground and you roll. But yeah, you two see it. Defos.
I'm actually not going to rat on her.
Okay.
I just clock it.
Bia, but we would like to try and make an effort. So if we can come to... I understand you want some space because yesterday was kind of a lot. We haven't really gotten into quite an argument like that before. So if you want some space, we'll give you some space, but we don't really need to leave the house today. It's the weekend.
I'm gonna go to my bedroom.
Okay. When you're done with your breakfast, if you could bring down the plates, that would be great.
No, thank you.
At some point, it's gonna have to be done. So, but for now, have fun.
Throwing them out.
You what?
I've just been throwing them in the garbage.
You've been throwing the plates in the garbage. Bia, no. Bia, the plates, we have a dishwasher. It works. Right here. Don't throw them out, please. Thank you.
Okay, we'll see.
All right, love you. Bye.
Joseph and Bia. I want my firstborn child to be just like Bia.
I love her. She's such a nightmare and I love it.
Okay, Bia, you're gonna go back up to your room. Your parents are gonna just sit down, drink their coffee, look up the stairs, and you hear them ask, do you think the other two will come down, or do you think they're gonna be two? And that's all you hear. Yeah, what are you two doing? Actually, before we get to that, Bia, you're gonna be moving towards the upstairs. Laura, what are you doing?
So I guess I was like mid at the stairs. So the moment I hear Bia starting to come up, I bolt it back up and to where Olive was, and I'm like looking out the window for her.
Okay, Olive, what are you doing?
Well, to be honest, I'm not quite sure I've gotten away with it 100% yet. So I'm probably like gonna duck out of the way of a window, like probably go around a corner, and I'm like curious to see like if Laura will follow me because I know she was upstairs, so I'm like just curious. So I'll probably like hang around the corner of the house for a hot sec, but like away from the windows because I don't want the parents to see me.
So you duck out of sight. Laura, you don't see Olive?
Shoot. Okay. Laura's really conflicted, but okay, she bolted to her bedroom. She grabs a few of the socks filled with gold. She's not going broke. Just in case. I think what Laura's thinking immediately is that we're probably booking it back to the academy. Like, I feel like that's where my mind would have went. Like, okay, we're somehow trying to find a way back.
So you think you're leaving for good?
Yeah. Okay, I collect all the gold.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. With disadvantage.
Oh, I guess I can't leave. Sheet. +0. Let's go. 8.
Was that with disadvantage?
I
just want to see if you get a nat 1.
6. So no, I did not get a nat 1.
Yeah, you start to move towards the gold because you're thinking, we need to go. We're doing this. We're out. We're booking it to the academy. We got the cash. But as soon as you take steps in that direction, the promise is just echoing in your brain and making like you're not physically stopped, and it's not like you're magically held. You just can't get your body to move. Your brain is too loud.
Shit, you're so fucked, man.
Okay, so I'm like locked in place. Gold is still away, and I'm like, I can't leave this town. I need to bring back that amulet or whatever. Shoot. Okay. But can I like leave just to go explore the town? I will come back, I promise.
If you know that to be true, then you can do that. But
I feel because of this experience, I know I won't be able to leave.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna go follow Olive.
I need you to make a stealth check.
Please be stealthy. Don't get us caught.
Not 20 plus 4. 24.
Absolutely. You are out the window with a whisper. I need you to make an acrobatics or an athletics check to see if you stick the landing. Yeah, Bia, you come up, but Laura's nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
Ooh, 6.
If you do not stick the landing, you actually hit pretty solidly. I would like you to take 1 point of damage, actually, from that.
I'm fine with that. I'm like 42 then.
And I want you to make another stealth check.
13.
That seems pretty stealthy to me, if I'm being honest.
Mm.
Very stealthy. Like, I don't think she could get stealthier.
Especially with the nat one the nat 20 she had earlier, like
Yeah.
all combined.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. I'll give it to you. You face plant into the ground, and the ground absorbs the sound of your groan.
That's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed. I'm like,
yeah. So that sucks for you. Olive, you were peeking around, right?
Yeah.
So you see Laura completely faceplant.
Like, I whisper, I'm like, Laura, what are you doing? You gotta stick the landing.
sorry, I was just like possessed again. It wasn't me and my lack of acrobatics.
I mean, I guess that's fair, but you gotta be more stealthy next time.
I'll try. I'm sorry. I'm like really embarrassed because like I pretend like I'm like the most athletic person ever.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So Bia, what you know is that Olive went out.
Yeah.
You don't see either of them.
Like what I would probably do is I would double check the rooms first for Laura because I didn't see her leave.
Yeah.
And then I'd probably try to follow Olive at the window.
Yeah, stealth check. Would you have to have moved out of the way to the side of the house again?
Wouldn't I still be like face planted in the ground at this point?
I would say you have enough time to get up.
I'm gonna check the room first for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I am I don't know what the window situation is in this house, but I imagine that I would probably be peeking to the window to see if Via's coming too. But I don't know what the window situation is like in this house.
I would
because I wouldn't want to be in view of the windows if
Yeah.
I'm just gonna come tumbling out regardless, and I'm gonna go to the dance academy in town if I don't see you, so don't stress too much about it.
Cool.
Okay, so you got a 13 on your stealth.
+5.
+5. So 18.
Sexy.
Thanks, girl.
Your parents rolled a 5. They're deep in conversation.
Because they're the best parents ever.
Roll a athletics or acrobatics check to see if you stick the landing.
Oh, nat 20.
Absolutely.
Nat 20, I stick that landing.
You make it look effortlessly.
I spin in the air as I come down.
Yeah. Where there's still slight indentation where Laura fell, you land right in the middle of it with no effort. It looks like you were floating. Absolutely gorgeous.
Love it.
I whisper over to Bia and I go, you did that so much more gracefully than Laura.
I'm sitting there pouting. I'm not even saying anything. I'm pretending like I don't hear you guys.
Laura, I didn't even know where you were. I didn't see you leave.
She face planted right into the ground. She said she was possessed though, so it's not really her fault, but you definitely did it more gracefully.
I feel like that's an excuse we're gonna hear a lot.
Okay, guys, it's true though. I can't even leave this town. I was getting ready to go back to the academy and they won't let me.
We should go.
I can't.
Okay.
They've possessed me, guys. Every time I want to leave, they stop me.
That's fucked up.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you three like to do? I am going to say that there is going to be a timer on this because you two haven't even eaten breakfast and your parents are going to let that slide for a little bit, but starting at lunchtime, they're going to come in and check on you to make sure that you guys get some food. So on and so forth.
But when they noticed like that we're gone, what are they gonna do? Because last time they didn't do anything when they noticed.
They called the
They
police.
called the cops. They had the police come. Yeah, it was a whole big thing. That's why we're on house arrest right now. Hence why we had to sneak out.
I forgot. I thought that was because I threw a temper tantrum.
Oh no, you did that
no.
after.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing if we can find Jordy and Miranda.
I was about to say that. Like, we haven't seen Jordy and Miranda since the whole parent fiasco happened.
Ooh, true.
And I feel like, we know more things about them now. Like, and their other sister and stuff. So.
I like that idea.
All right. You three are out of the house for now. You know that you have to move a little bit faster than what you have been, just to make sure that your parents don't find you out of the house and you get into more trouble. The call of the promise is still echoing in Laura's head as you move into the forest to find your ghost friends, Jordy and Miranda. And with that, the sun shining down, the birds singing, the trees blowing in the breeze. That is where we're going to end our session.
Hey.
So sorry, did it seem like we were gonna find them?
You can definitely try.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for listening to episode 12 of D3. We hope you had a lot of fun listening to the shenanigans and chaos that always ensues. We will return for episode 13 on May 29th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, until then, stay safe and stay chaotic.